This is abdominal pressure. If you've been given this exercise, you probably either have pretty bad core stability or you have pain with every single movement that you do, especially transitioning movements, getting up, down, rolling over, things like that. All right, we're going to start out how you get in and out of a chair. I want you to think, first of all, you've got to learn abdominal pressure. So if you push your hands into your guts and then you cough, every time I do that, my hands are pushed out. Something from the inside creates pressure, which pushes out on my abdominal wall. Okay? So you've got to learn how you did that without the cough. That way it's easy to turn on. So no pressure, pressure. No pressure, pressure. If I can keep that pressure, it locks my ribs to my hips. So if I transition into one of these obstacles, my back doesn't know anything changed. Okay? So I've got my pressure. To get into a chair, I want to think, I feel the chair with the back of my legs. I feel it. I don't have to look anymore. So then, with a wider than normal stance, I lower like I'm an elevator. Instead of an accordion, so here's an accordion. That's going to hurt a bad back, okay? Here is an elevator to get up. You want to get as close to the edge as you can. You want to get your heels way back under your booty, okay? Last but not least, you want to get your chest forward enough with your arms out to where you feel like, I could go straight up. And then like an elevator, you push up. So if you got a bad back, I got my pressure, my back didn't even know anything changed, so it was not painful. To get in and out of the bed, very, very important, sometimes painful one for people. You put your pressure, got my pressure. You sit just like the chair. Then you want to make sure none of this happens between your ribs and your hips. So pressure, like I'm a buoy in the water, being pushed down in the water. So watch this, pressure. Then, to lay on my back, pressure, leave my head down. Roll like a log instead of a dish rag. Then, pressure, roll. And then pressure, sit up like a buoy popping out of the water. Same get out of the chair thing. And then one last thing, if you got to pick up something off the floor, if it's a sock, if it's a 50-pound weight, you got to put your pressure, and then you've got to share the movement between knees, ankles, hips, but not at your back. It's simply a good squat. You could modify it to be here, more like a lunge. As long as your back feels like nothing changed, it's going to not hurt near as bad. It's going to train your stability.